Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Bloodborne. My name is Acting Relic and we will be continuing on with the full playthrough. So something I realized last time is that I read the description of the Tonitrus but I never showed it off. So yeah, this is it. Simple mace design. Your charge is a heavy round swing. Overhead is slightly quicker. It doesn't actually have a transformed state. It actually just powers up. So, apparently it's quite good once you get it to high enough levels. I just never use it because you need, well, what's it scale with? Descaling on strength, E-scaling on dex, descaling arcane. So this is arcane strength together, which is actually the same as this, but as you can see, already at +5, this thing has incredibly good scaling. Anyways, so let's continue on with our journey and go to the location that will be unlocked by the password we earned. Alright. Looks like everything's going pretty well. Hopefully this runs okay. I'm currently processing out a video at the same time I am streaming, but most of my streaming is through my PS4, so it doesn't matter. Got anything new to say?
Hello. Sorry, dear. I'm only so...
Yeah, got it. She's going nuts.
Oh, brave hunter.
Yeah. So I want to go this way. So even the giant at the gates is now asleep. Now he will wake up if I walk towards him, but I'm not going to. Because our objective is up here. Past this giant here. Oh, come on. Well, at least you get to see what this animation looks like. So they take 2 on insight with mashing. They will take probably 3 without. So I think when we go over here now... Oh, stop it. Yes, Alfred is here.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
So, what have we spoken to? We've spoken to him about the healing church in Bergenworth. We have not asked him who the Vile Bloods are.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. the ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Thank you, Alfred. Interesting that he has been searching for how to get to Canehurst, yet, well, even the player has to search for it to find it.
The password.
Fear the old blood. So the question is, was this the dude who was asking us? Because he's already dead. Insane! Alright. Now we are in the Forbidden Woods. So there's a couple pathways down from here, but actually one of the fastest is just to do these drops. Twin shards, good. You there, Wolfman. Now, I don't believe there's anything this way. Crow! Some antidotes. I wonder why that might be. So one thing about this location that I find interesting is the gravestones. They're all, well, they're placed at odd angles and they're also everywhere. And like even just bones in the ground. Now, be very careful. Do not step on these pieces of wood because there is a trigger plate beneath them. And it triggers that thing. I'll demonstrate. So even if you dodge that, you can still be hit by it quite effectively. So, once again, the other path is the better path here. Going around that whole mess down there. That way you only really have to deal with this guy over here, instead of like 4 enemies over there who can very quickly lock you into a succession of powerful hits. Also, once again here, best course of action, skirt around the outside and just run. Fighting enemies in the Forbidden Woods and staying still is cause for death, because it's much easier to run away from them and open up shortcuts. As most of the stuff that these guys actually drop is not very valuable. Cannon! Fire! What I wish is that this cannon's like distance would scale dependent on like your blood tinge. I think that would have been a cool idea to run with. You there, Wolfman. Now, I don't think I've ever... Well, I guess I have obtained beast blood pellets before, but I don't think I've ever shown off what exactly they do. But first off, let's deal with what's in here, because this is where things get interesting. So we have our village man here. And you do not want him. To burst open. And we will see soon enough why that is. So, I will be backtracking a little bit here. But right now I'm just sort of assuring a critical path, because the Forbidden Woods is a location that if you die, it takes a while to return back to where you started. So this is what happens if you let him burst. He's got a snake head. Twin shards, good. Alright. Now we get our first major shortcut of the area. This takes us all the way back to the lamp, which is quite nice. But more importantly, we have someone here to speak with. Now, I said I wasn't going to do DLC stuff till afterwards, but this is something that is important to show off.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to. Hmm? I've seen enough of these wretched beasts. Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Walter, I like your attitude.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit the start. Our own Carol Rune, symbol of the League.
Impurity.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Oh, Walter, you're so cool.
Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always. The League exists, and so, this do not end.
So, what, when you were part of the League, and I will be going back to the Hunter's Dream to level up and show off that rune, when you are part of the Hunter's League and you defeat bosses with either you have to be the co-op partner who kills the boss, or have a co-op partner who is part of the League, you will earn the item of Vermin, which allows you to increase your rank. So 1 point, okay. Increase your rank with the League. Plus 6. Now we're on to chunks for the blade. Can I now? Can't remember. I can slot another gem. Nice. Alright. Purity. Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the Forbidden Beast Eater. Inside the Forbidden Beast came to symbolize impurity and the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with the hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. So, we now bear the mark of the League. So you carry 3 normal rune slots and then an oath slot. Your oath slot is to your covenant. And I think I'm gonna go, yeah, here we go. There are, I think, 5 covenants in the game. They're not... It's not quite the same as it is in Dark Souls, where you can only get like certain weapons and items from those covenants. And the thing is that you can essentially swear your oath to all of them and then just switch to the one that you want depending on like which rune you have. So I didn't check. 30, some bone marrow ash, and single Molotov. Well, maybe.